We've been talking about the ways we can possibly make our dollar stretch a little further, especially when we're trying to go places.
That's right. So we're wondering, when you fill up with gas, can you skip the premium? We asked Avi Larico to verify, and she joins us live from Alexandria this morning. Okay, Abby, what did you find out? I see that hefty price behind you.
Yeah, absolutely, Annie. We're doing a little car talk here this morning because when your vehicle tells you that you need to use plus or premium gasoline, you might think you need to listen, but of course that is especially pricey these days. You just mentioned this sign behind me in Alexandria, this gas station. Regular starts at $5.29. The top of the line gas is $6.19 per gallon. So is it harmful to your car to use a lower quality fuel than it calls for? Our sources are Keith Brown, an automotive instructor at North Virginia Community College, and the Energy Information Administration. Brown points out different engines require different types of gasoline. Usually, high-performance cars and luxury vehicles need a gas with a higher octane number. The Energy Information Administration explains that these ratings are based on the pressure at which a fuel will auto-ignite in a testing engine.
Higher output engines need a fuel that is basically can burn slower.
Companies might have their own names for each grade, but typically regular is the lowest octane fuel, around 87, then mid-grade is from 89 to 90, and premium, the highest octane, is generally 91 to 94. Mid-grade and premium fuels are more expensive. But if you'd prefer to pay for the cheaper gas when filling up, Brown says the vehicle can handle it once or twice, but
if a vehicle is operated for extended periods of time on a regular fuel when it needs the premium, it can cause engine damage and thereby void the vehicle warranty.
He says that might cost you a lot more than the money you saved filling up.
It's not worth trying to save 30 cents a gallon when in the long run it can cost you a whole lot more money to replace an engine or repair the damage done.
So yes, in the long term, it is harmful to use lower grade fuel than what your car calls for because it's bad for the engine.
All right, Abby, what about using high-performing gas for a car that doesn't need it?
Well, you might hear fuel companies touting extra benefits, and Keith says you might get a few extra miles per gallon if you use the more expensive stuff. But does that justify using the more expensive stuff? Probably not in this economy, Tony.
Right, I was going to say certainly not
Yeah.
now. If you're going to
We both looked at each other with the hairy eyeball. Like, why would you do that?
maybe a couple years ago, but okay. All right,
Why
Abby.
would you do that? I don't know. You're the one who asked me.
All right, Abby, thank you very much.